Hello, my name is Justin Adams and welcome to Jesters. I'm still in a different place. Where am I? So, I'm late on this review. Last month I did Spielberg reviews where I reviewed some of, I wanted to do more than I actually did, but I had other things going on and it completely slipped my mind. I wanted to really spend time on them and I just didn't have enough time to do all the Spielberg movies that I wanted, but I did do a lot of reviews that I wanted to do. Like I did E.T., Jaws, Duel, The Terminal. I did good ones. In 1941, which was a bad movie. I did all that to lead up to the new Spielberg movie, the BFG, which is written by the girl that wrote E.T. Melissa Matheson, so I was super excited for the BFG, even though the reviews were mixed. It's got like a 73%, but for a Spielberg movie, it's kind of like, what? That's all I got. So, what's this movie about? First off, it's starring Mark Rylance as the big friendly giant, and it is about how he is this guy who creates dreams, he keeps track of dreams, and he gives bad dreams to some kids. He gives evil dreams to good dreams to some kids, bad dreams to other kids, and he listens to their lonely hearts. One day he sees this girl looking at him, and so he is forced to take her because he is worried that she is going to blab her mouth and say that there are giants running around the city. And so he takes her to giant country, and I think that's what it was called, and these two form an unlikely friendship, and she finds out that even though he is this giant to her, he is actually the small one in this bundle of children-eating monsters. And yeah, it's not a bad movie.
It was the witching hour, when the boogeyman comes out. The girls say the witching hour arrives at midnight. I think it comes at 3 in the morning, when I'm the only one left awake, like now.
Giant country.
It's not bad at all, but then again, since it's directed by Steven Spielberg, music by John Williams, and it's written by Melissa Matheson, you kind of expect more from it, While the music is amazing, the visuals are awesome, and the acting is on point, there wasn't anything to really like about this movie, like about the characters, I like the girl. I thought that she was acting well, but we didn't really get to know the character all that much before all the things happened to her. And so it was just kind of like, alright, we know that she's an orphan and that she likes to read. That's it. Maybe I need to read the book. I haven't read the book since I was a little kid. I don't even think I read it. I think I just skimmed the first few pages. But maybe they explain it more there, but I didn't really get to know her, and so it was while it was fun to see her and Mark Rylance speak with each other and have these funny conversations and how they're just trying to figure each other out, there's never a scene or moments where it was like, this is a reason why this movie exists. There really isn't a reason why this movie exists, and you can tell by the box office numbers and by just the marketing that everyone kind of feels this way. It's like, what is this movie's purpose? And there really isn't. And you know what? I love Steven Spielberg, but I never thought that I would walk into a Steven Spielberg and see fart jokes. It's just something I wasn't expecting. Like, there's this whole scene towards the end where they see the Queen, they're in the real world, and it's like a long 10-minute scene, and it is just, we didn't need it, and it was just like, it just proves like, well, this entire movie is just filled with scenes where we just didn't really need them, because the entire movie is just something we didn't really need, which is really sad, because I had a lot of high hopes for this movie, and it's not bad, you know, I'm not disappointed in it in any way. Yeah, I am. It's just, I was expecting a little bit more from director Steven Spielberg, and, you know, because all this stuff is going on, but then again, it's not the first time he's disappointed me. 1941 was a epic disappointment. But yeah, the BFG, well, it has its moments, and the visuals are like really amazing, like really good visual stuff, like especially when we're all in kind of the girl's POV, like we literally see whatever she sees, whatever she experiences, and that's something with every Spielberg movie, which I appreciate, is that he knows how to make kids feel like kids, not just like a weird kid written by adults. He really knows how to get into the mind of a child, and he was doing that for a little bit, but then it got a little bit too kiddish, and it felt like a different movie after a while. It felt like something that he wouldn't do. It was kind of like not filmed in after a while. It wasn't filmed like a typical Spielberg movie. It was just kind of all meh. It was a typical Disney movie, I should say. It's like something I would expect from Disney, which it is released by Disney, but I wouldn't expect from Steven Spielberg, and I know that this is something that he actually really wanted to do for a long time, and so just because of that, like another reason like why I expected this movie to be better, but it's just not. It doesn't feel like something that he's worked on for a long time. Just kind of felt like something that he was just maybe working on in between things, like probably in between Bridge of Spies and this new movie that he's doing. But I don't know, I just didn't feel the whole Spielberg experience, which I thought it was, because it's like this mystical Spielberg movie, which he is awesome when he's doing that, the whimsical, childlike adventures, and I didn't feel that, you know, I didn't feel that emotional spark like I did with E.T. and with Close Encounters, with any of those movies, and I really wish I did. It kind of felt like Hook a little bit, you know, like it wasn't as cheesy and as bloated and overstuffed, but it did have those moments of just like, why are we telling this story? Like, it doesn't really make sense of why this movie is getting the cinematic treatment when we're not even really doing anything different or new. It's just kind of there. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, guys, that's what I think about the BFG. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments section. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Yes!
Because I hears your lonely heart. I was hearing all the secret whisperings of the world.
Rylance.
Sophie, hide.
Does you have a little pet?